Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this bow. This is a Bo Peep inspired bow. It includes a little lamb felty and it's from one of the plans that I drew out. So we're going to go for making this today. What you're going to need is your fabrics. So I decided to go for a dark blue to represent the inside lining of a cape or skirt, a light glittery blue for her clothing, and then she has got a white with pink polka dot lined cape or skirt or bloomers, and she also wears a matching pink bow in her hair. She's got lace or ruffles on her outfit, and obviously she has a lamb. So I didn't have any white fabric with pink polka dots, so I've made this one myself. I've just cut out the polka dots and stuck them on, and it looks pretty effective, I think. So today I'm going to show you how to make this. So as always, first thing you need to do is get your bow templates and decide which fabric is going to go where. Now this dark blue is going to be for the bottom, so we're going to draw around the tails for that one. Then we are going to have light blue for the middle, so we're going to use the big part, and we are going to draw around the big one. And then we need the white for the top part. So I'm going to go ahead and draw around all those templates and cut them out, and I'll be back to you as soon as that's done. So now we've got all these pieces cut out. We need to assemble it, but there's a few little pieces that need to go on it first. So we've got the lace that goes on the blue layer, and we're going to do that before we assemble there. And there's the polka dots, and we're going to do that after we've assembled this, but we need the polka dots first. So what I have done is I've got some fabric and I've drawn around a penny. Now this can be any coin you have in your country. I just use a penny and literally just draw around it, but these dots are too big. I didn't have a smaller coin because our 5p piece is slightly smaller than the penny. So, but I don't have one. So what we do is I'll just cut this out, but I'll cut it inside the line, following the shape of the line, but making the circle smaller. I've got a feeling it's still going to be slightly big. You see, I've just drawn, cut inside that circle, but it is still bigger than the one that I've done. So I'm just going to cut them down a tiny bit more. And we're not moving the scissors, we're moving the actual piece of fabric, and we're just rotating that round. I'm trying to keep the circle shape. Obviously, I know a lot of people aren't very good with scissors or can't cut a circle out. That's not a perfect circle, but it will do. So just find something that is small enough for you to draw around, or use a compass or something. Maybe a bottle top, a toothpaste tube lid, something quite small and round that you can draw around. I'm just going to do these by sight. Now on the other bow that I made, I cut one of these in half, so I've got one of those left. So we're going to use that little bit. These are still a tad too big. So we literally just cut out our circles, and once I'm done with these, I'll come back to you and show you how we attach them all. So now we have the circles cut out, I am going to cut out some lace. So this is just lace ribbon. It's got a little bit of iridescence to it on the inside. It has sort of this channel through the middle that you can thread ribbon through or just use like this, but what we're going to do is cut it in half. So we get this middle piece and literally just measure it across from the end to the middle and cut it there. And then we need another piece, so we just use this one to measure this one. And that is literally all the lace you need. And then we cut it in half. And I think I got this lace off eBay. You can get it from haberdasheries, craft shops, Amazon probably. So we've got our 4 pieces. Now, what we do is I get some glue and going from the edge there, not from the middle, just from the edge, sort of here, I put some glue, quite a lot, all the way along where I want it to go. And then the bit that we cut down, that is going to go onto the glue. Now, obviously it's straight and not bent, so you have to bend it round. And when the glue is not so hot, or you could use a tool to do this maybe, we just stick this lace down, creasing it as we go so that it bends into shape. Like that. Now, I put the glue too far along, but that doesn't matter. It's going to be on the inside of the bow. You can pick it off or just leave it. And we just push it down, and we're going to do that on all of the sides. So finally we end up with a bow that looks like this, or a bow part that looks like this, and the other side like this. So then we get our glue, put some in the middle, and then just continue to make this like you would any other bow. Again, like I said on yesterday's video, making sure not to flatten these sides. And there is a lace edge trimmed loop. Then we're going to put this white and pink polka dot one together. So when we've got the loop finished like this, what we do is make sure it's all plumped up. And then we just figure out where we want to place these. So I think I'm gonna have one there. So what I do is I just put, not too much glue because I don't want it to seep out everywhere, and just spread it around with your tip of your glue gun a little bit. Now this side, it isn't going to have the bow on it, so I'm going to put more on this side. So again, we just put the glue on there as close to the edge as you can, but not so much glue that it's going to pop out the sides when you squash it on. So that one's going to kind of be on the curved edge, and we just make sure that's stuck down. Then I want one over here, another one just below it, and then I have this half piece that I'm going to put on this side of the bow, right on the edge, as if the pattern's been cut, like that. Now we need to make a small bow. So what I did for this is I just took a piece of this pink fabric, now you may want to practice with this, because what I did is literally just cut the shape of one of these, but I haven't got a template that small, so I just do it by sight. So this is going to be, fold it in half, you can find where the middle's going to be. Middle's going to be there. I'll mark it with a pen. So cut the end bit, then I cut it round to come just before the middle. I cut a middle bit and then I cut it round to the end like that. Now, like I say, you can make one of these first out of maybe cardboard or something, and that will obviously make it neater. You can fold it in half and cut it so that both loops are the right size. I think this one's slightly shorter, so what I'm going to do is fold it in half like this, then I'm going to cut that other side. So cut it round, and then I want a middle piece like that. Now this side's slightly bigger, so I'm just going to neaten it up. And then we just put this bow together. So bit of glue in the middle, stick the ends on, and then like you would any other bow, we're not putting a clip on this one, we're just going to wrap a middle around it. So I just need another little piece of fabric, for the middle, and we just glue on the back of it. Wrap it round. Doesn't have to be tight, but it does have to be neat. And then we just cut off that excess. And then glue that. And there's your little bow for the top. Now to assemble it. So we just put some glue on the tails and stick the light blue one on top. You see, because we didn't bring the lace all the way to that center bit here, we've got a gap now that we can thread our middle through. Then we get the white piece and glue that on top, and it's coming together already. And we get our hair clip, which today is a 65mm alligator clip with teeth. And we glue that to the back. Just double check which side I want it on. Then I've got just a piece of the white, I think it's a satin material, that I'm going to pop around the middle. Oh. Another reason why we pop this under the clip, if it does come off like that, is because of the texture of these silky fabrics. But that middle band will actually hold those on so it doesn't do that after the bow is finished. Really good tip for you. So we wrap that all around those layers to stop that from happening again. And then it wants to go under that clip, so we just cut it to the right length and glue. And like I say, if that does want to come apart, that middle strip will stop that from happening. So now we have the basic of the bow, and now we just need to pop the little bits on. So as you can see with this one, I put the mini bow on this side, so we just put some glue on the back of that mini bow. And these mini bows can top any bow and they look really good. I'm just going to put that up there. And I've angled it so it doesn't cover the middle. Just like that. Just hold it there until it's in place. And then I've got these felties, these little lambs, and I'm just going to put it on that side. So we look where it's going to go. We see that the felty is only going to touch the glitter on this little piece of the felty, and so that is where the glue needs to be. We don't put glue all over that felty, we only put the glue where it's going to be in contact with the glitter below. And then just pop it on the side of the bow like that. Now I will pop a link in the description of the video to where you can buy felties from. I'll also pop a link in there to my Facebook group. If you are a subscriber of the channel, you can enter that group and talk about the tutorials, ask for any help, things like that. I also have an Amazon affiliate link for things like scissors, glue guns, hair clips, glitter material, all sorts of things like that. I'll pop it all in the description of this video. And there we go. We have our Bo Peep inspired bows. Pop a comment below on what you did or didn't like about this video. All comments, likes, shares, dislikes, everything all helps the channel. So please interact all you can. Make sure you've got the notifications turned on so that you will know about any videos that come out in the future. I'm trying to do at least 1 or 2 a month. And I am getting some new designs together as well, because we have covered pretty much a lot of characters, but there are still a lot to do, and I've got some great suggestions coming in over on my Instagram. So if you want to pop over there as well, find me on any social media, Ellie Pops Bespoke or Ellie Pops Bespoke YouTube. So I hope you like this one, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.